room so people can get by.
From East Texas.
No, I actually think it is great.
And I forgive those who express their ignorance, like some of those who do not understand what this opinion
Make
means.
room so people can get by.
The Supreme Court, by their opinion today, had considered the fact that the President of the United States had said loudly, clearly, and repeatedly that the mandate was not a tax. The mandate is not a tax. Everyone who works for this president had promised the Congress this is not a tax. The Supreme Court, by making clear today that it is a tax, has made clear also that everyone who believes the president and those who work for this president are fools. The Supreme Court has made clear that when this president says something, you ought to understand he may be lying, because that's what here at the Supreme Court, we majority judges understand that this administration will lie, will do whatever is necessary to get a bill passed. We also understand, apparently, through this opinion, that when this administration says we will totally disregard the freedom of religion and will totally disregard the right of the people not to be prohibited from practicing their religion, we on the Supreme Court as a majority are saying this administration is so clairvoyant, they're so wonderful, they're so illuminated that it's okay for them to violate people's freedom of religion and say you cannot practice this part of your religion. We have spoken and therefore it is law. This administration has violated so many aspects of the Constitution. One thing is clear. When in the course of human defense, it becomes clear that you have people who will not follow the law, it's time to use one of the amendments set forth in the Constitution to remove them from their offices and get people who will abide by their oaths, who will not have the Supreme Court saying, of course they're liars. You should have known they were lying. We know it at the Supreme Court, and so we are going to support the liars that a majority of Americans put into office. And if America doesn't wake up and replace all of those who lied to them to get this bill passed, then shame on us. We don't deserve the greatest nation of freedom and liberty that was ever given to a people. It's time that we paid the price to preserve this gift we were given. God bless us, God protect us, and God work with those who are so ignorant that they continue to support and love the liars that misrepresented things to get this bill passed.